readers. We incur cost for other kinds of things. Suppose you are using barcode for the user's card or barcode for books, so that the circulation process take place in the computerized way. So like that, we have to break the components of a service which you are providing item wise and calculate the cost of each item and come to a conclusion that how much a particular service is costing. So there we have seen why we do costing. There we have seen in order to see that whatever we are investing for a particular service, how much amount we are investing, how much manpower you are deploying, is it worth of that? Or that kind of service is, what kind of benefits that kind of service is providing to the users. So all those things are calculated based on the item-wise costing of the library services. And also we have seen yesterday that the cost involved for different kinds of services are not one type of cost. There may be indirect cost, there may be direct cost, there may be fixed cost, there may be variable cost. That means, for example, if you are having a public library or any other library is having a rented building, you will have the fixed rent, you know how much you have to pay per month. You know that amount, it is not going to change. If you are providing other kind of things, suppose your journals, if you have got fixed list of journal which you are subscribing, you know what is the price the publisher has quoted, how much, but only the thing, variation comes, where it is variable price, not exactly fixed. Suppose you are already having the fixed price of the general subscription for a particular year, but there may be variable cost for the, if you are subscribing instead of by surface mail, you want to go for surface airlift, you may be opting to go for air mail. So additional component comes there, what we call as postage. Postage may vary. If it is air mail, you may have to add certain dollars as the cost for the journal subscription if it is from to be obtained from abroad. Similarly, there may be some changes in, as I told yesterday, there are changes in the foreign.
ఫిషెస్ కాడి పోదాం డాడ్ తీసుకోవద్దా అన్నాడు నువ్వేనావు డాడ్ మాట తీసుకోపోతారా తీసుకోపోతా అంటే తీసుకోపోతాడు డాడ్ రాగానే రెడీ పోదాం 4 గంటలకు ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది కదా 5:30, 6 అట్లా పోతే మంచిగా కనబడుతుంది.
హలో ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ రేష్మా, ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please. Yes.
Could you please explain about cost effect analysis and cost benefit analysis?
Yeah, I will tell you about that also. Cost benefit means when you are investing some amount for a particular service which you are providing in the library, you have to analyze the cost of different components. Suppose you are cost and benefit analysis means what benefit that cost which you have invested, that amount which you have invested is providing. Is your services using that amount given to the users is useful to the users or not? Whether you want to add something more, what benefits you have accrued out of that investment, that is what we call the cost benefit analysis. And cost effectiveness means whatever amount you have invested and provided some service in comparison with other services provided in the library, is it useful? Is it effective? Has it given any effect to the users? Means whether your users are satisfied. If your users are satisfied with your library service which you are providing, if it is providing some good response from the user, that means the service is effective. For example, I will give you one small example. Sometime we have introduced in our, a library what we call content analysis. Whatever journals we were receiving in the library, we were xeroxing the first page of that content page of that journal, and daily we are receiving 5-6 journals. So we were taking photocopy of that content page. So like that, so there are some 15 divisions in the institute. We were distributing those photocopies to all the section heads. But later on, what we have invested some amount for that, because there was every day we were taking some 20 photocopies of some 15-20 journals what we were receiving in the library and distributing to the users. But when we have analyzed the benefits, analyze the effects of that service which we were providing to the users, we found that the users were not satisfied. Why? Why they were not satisfied? We were incurring a lot of amount for doing that kind of service, taking photocopies, distributing. But they told the most of the scientists who were using that service, they told we don't need all kinds of journal contents. We are using only particular topic. We are doing research on a particular topic or a specific subject out of the discipline. So please don't waste your money by sending us the contents of all the journals which you are receiving every day. The cost benefit analysis has showed us the service which we provided to the user was not satisfactory. Then what we have done? We stopped that service. But what kind of service that was? Contents, providing contents to the users. What you call that service?
Is an effective service.
Pardon?
It is an effective analysis.
Effective analysis, okay. What kind of service that was? That what we call CAS. What is meant by CAS? Current awareness service. So we were providing current awareness service by providing the contents of the journals. But people found it is not worth the amount which we are investing, the efforts which we were putting. Then instead of CAS, instead of current awareness service, we introduced another kind of service that we call as SDI. Can somebody tell what is SDI?
The selective disseminative service.
Selective dissemination of information. So selective dissemination of information. So what we have done under that? We have obtained the profiles of all the people, and instead of sending all the contents of the journals which we were receiving, we have started sending the specific information. Only whatever relevant topic to that researcher was there, only that portion we were sending to them, and we found that service has become very much effective, and the cost involved was also less. The cost benefit analysis has showed us that the cost involved has been decreased instead of increasing. But at the same time, the effectiveness of that service has increased. So we have to, from time to time, take decisions based on our cost benefit analysis and effectiveness of services that we are doing, what effect it has given. So that is the thing. And then sometime what happens now, we have also seen yesterday some what we call overhead charges, marginal charges. Sometimes we cost we have to incur. Sometimes what happens now, there are some fixed charges we are incurring, but suddenly something urgently required to be done. Suppose your machine has broken down, then you have to hire the services of a mechanic or technician to rectify that defect in the machine. You have incurred some expenditure. Some part of the building, library building, some plaster has come up, something, and you may have to get it repaired. So what we call overhead charges, which you have not thought before starting the services, providing services, when estimating the cost, at that time, these things you have not taken into account, but suddenly you are required to do provide additional service, or get a mason, get it repaired, get the technician, get the machine repaired. I will tell you once what has happened in our library. Suddenly, the roof of library started leaking. So in such situation, we were required to take this safeguard measure. We have purchased a lot of plastic sheets, covered the racks temporarily till the time that roof repair was taken place. And we have spent extra cost to purchase a lot of sheets to cover the books. So such things which we have not thought that it will be required due to certain circumstances, and there you may have to incur some overhead charges, some extra unexpected expenditure which you are supposed to meet. That all those things comes under the costing. But today I am going to take the marketing of information services, which is an important component in the library. Every library has provides some services. Every library has got certain functions. When you perform those functions, you provide the different kind of services to the user. A library provides acquisition service. It provides under its function, it has to process the different materials. It has to maintain the documents which we have a library purchases. And then finally, you provide the services like circulation services, providing information to the users. Such thing, you don't think that marketing means it is selling. Don't say, if somebody says, how you market your library services, how you sell your services to the clientele, to the user. That does not mean you are taking the documents from the library and selling it to the users. That means what kind of services which you are providing to the users, and how you are promoting those services. Promotion is the marketing. Promotion of the library services which you are offering to the users is, in other terms, you are marketing your services, marketing your products. So remember that. So we will, as we start this marketing of information services, just we will see first in beginning 2-3 definitions given by different people. What is meant by marketing? What is meant by marketing? If you see the basic things, one expert in library management and also business management Philip Kotler, if you see in your definitions, what he says, marketing is the analysis, planning, implementation, and control of carefully formulated programs designed to bring about voluntary exchange of values with target markets for the purpose of achieving organizational objectives. Why you provide service to the users? You provide service to the user because your library has been established to provide services to the user. What is the objective of establishing the library in an institution, a research institution, a university, a college? Why library is established? Because it has got certain objectives. It has got certain goals to be achieved. What are those objectives or goals? The objectives or goals of establishing a library is to provide services to the users to meet the requirement of their information needs. If you meet their information needs, that means you are satisfying the clientele, library users. And in order to provide the service and promote the service, you need, first what you are needing, first thing, you are needing to analysis. You have to do the analysis, what kind of users are there, what are their needs, what are their information needs, what kind of people are there, are they teaching faculty, are they researchers, are they scientists, are they professionals? Based on their profile analysis, you have to plan what kind of services they may be requiring. Planning. First thing is analyzing. Second thing is, based on the results of analysis, you have to plan the services. You have to plan the services. And once you have planned those services, you have to implement those services. Implementation is the third part. And we have to carefully design the service and execute your plan successfully. That is what we call the marketing, according to Philip Kotler also. Another person has given the Williams and Jacob what they have told in that marketing is planning that focuses on products, place, or mode of delivery, adjustment of cost, price to the market and promotion to specially targeted segments of the special librarians market. So you have to, here, according to him, here also he says it needs planning. And also we should say that what kind of products we should develop so that our users are satisfied. And depending on how you are delivering that service, is it directly you are providing them? If they need, suppose for example, I will tell you, if the users are scientists or researchers, they may be asking you to provide bibliographies on various topics on which they can use for promoting their research. Some people may ask you to provide the abstracts on a particular topic. Some people may require the full text of the materials, which they may read it and use it to continue their research work, to use it for teaching, to use for doing the research. Like that, it is, of course, all definitions will be always, as I tell, it is the play of words. The meaning will be same. There may be a little change, but otherwise the meaning will be same. Different people use different language. Still, we can see what the Goldlass has told. Marketing is the process of creating value through the creation of time, place, and form utilities. Naturally, your services should be valuable to the user. Then only you should introduce a particular service or provide a product depending on the timings, depending on the place, depending on the situations. You have to provide the services to the user. One more I will add, and then we will switch over to other portion of here. This what the Chartered Institute of Marketing is there. What it says: marketing is the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. Yes, you have to, as I told in the beginning itself, it is the process of it is a process which provides service to the user, and also same time it is provides the responsibility to the service provider. What kind of responsibility? He should identify what are the needs of the user, produce the products, anticipating that they will be used in the future in order to satisfy the user needs. So next, we will see some of the characteristics which are there while you are promoting or marketing your services. What it says, under the characteristics, it says first thing is marketing as an attitude of mind. Naturally, it is an attitude of mind. How you are going to promote your services, your products to the user, that is your attitude of a mind. And marketing, it is a way of organizing a business. How you market a particular product, how you market a particular service, that is the business strategy. That is a business strategy, how you are going to organize it. And then it says marketing is a range of activities, and also sometimes it may produce profits. Normally, marketing itself is the main motto of the marketing in general in businesses, is that to earn the profits. But in majority of the cases, the library services, we are, whatever products we are offering in the library are what kind of service we provide? Not for profit.
Properly.
Yes, please.
We are not able to hear properly. Technical problem.
Where? Vani, you are not able to enter?
Just now it has happened, sir.
Okay, okay. Now you are able to do it, no?
Okay.
Listen. Okay, okay. So, the main motto is not to earn profits only, but to get the satisfaction response from the user. Because most of the libraries are not for profit. Library motto is not to get profit, but instead of that, to provide satisfaction to the user. That itself is a profit to the library, that their services are taken in positive manner and people are satisfied. Okay. Here it is given also that whether information is a resource or a commodity. It is both. And information can also be considered as a resource because it is useful information to the users. They can utilize it for providing different kind of services, or they can use it and carry out their research work, carry out their teaching, carry out their other professional work. So it is also considered as a commodity as well as a resource. It is a resource. Finally, if you see that it is a product in hand, sometimes bibliographies, abstracts, or full text, those things are products in hand. But sometimes you cannot measure if you are providing the service. We call two things, tangible, intangible. Tangible is a product in hand. Intangible means which only provides satisfaction of getting something, but nothing is in hand. Suppose somebody asks you about some information verbally in the library. You are librarian. Some user has come. He has put some queries. He wants some information related to admissions in other universities, or a topic of information related to a topic, some tour related information. So when you have provided that information using some source, only the person gets satisfaction that he got his queries answered. When the person gets queries answered, at the time he gets only the satisfaction of having got satisfactory answer to the queries which he has raised. That is what we call tangible and intangible. Intangible means does not have in hand. He got satisfied that whatever he wanted, he got from the librarian. He walks away. That is, he does not carry anything with him. But what is that? His knowledge, what he has, information he has acquired from you has enhanced his knowledge, and he is satisfied and he has gone away. But the something which is in hand, like he asked for some bibliography on a particular topic, or few abstract on a particular related topic articles, you have provided him something he has in hand, which he carries away, which he can use for in his future work. So both kinds of things will be there. It may be a commodity which you can carry in your hand. It may be a resource which is only enhancing his knowledge. And then coming to market strategy. What kind of strategy we adopt? Normally, you might have seen library also identify certain users, their requirements, what kind of service if we are introducing, then our readers will be satisfactory, getting satisfied. So for that purpose, we have to adopt a strategy, marketing strategy. Whatever products you have already developed, what kind of services which you are already providing, how to sell that product. Sell means not in money. How to promote those services, how to promote those products among the user. That is the only what we call strategy. Certain questions are to be asked by yourself as a librarian while promoting. What are those things? If you see, some of the questions are given on your study material also on page 197. What it says, when you are analyzing, finding out, starting some services in the library, what questions you have put, when we are trying to reach, to whom we are going to reach, what are the interest of our users, what products and services can we create to save the interest of the users, readers. then under what condition we can offer a particular type of products or services, and how to communicate with the readers. These certain things are there, which these questions you have to ask yourself. How you reach the users, how to find out their needs, how to produce the services and products which are meeting their requirements. For that purpose, main thing is there, under market strategy, you have to analyze the market, what we call market analysis. There also, if you see, I think more than 15, 20 questions are there, which you have to ask yourself when you are analyzing the market. How? What important trends are affecting the market? What is the present trend? Always when you are going to purchase some clothes, purchasing some item for your household also, you see what is the trend presently, what kind of, even if you are purchasing a, suppose AC for your house, you see what are the brands available, which brands are satisfied, are there any technical deficiency in any brand of product, how is the service, after sales service provided by the people, all those things you consider, no? Same way here, you have to see the, what is the trend of market, what is the primary market, which people are liking, mostly sold products, Then you have to find out what are the major market segments for particular program, who are the other persons who are providing similar products, which are the libraries we are providing similar services, how is the response of the readers. So how much awareness, knowledge, interest, and desire is there in each market segment. Segmentation means making divisions and providing to that particular segment, that particular portion of the users, what kind of services you are required to produce, what kind of services you are required to promote and sell it to your users. How to keep public see as well as our competitors. Are there other persons, other organizations who are going to promote similar products, are better products than our products? Then you have to improve your products and compete with other competitors. You should be able to compete with others and say your products is more valuable, more useful than other person's product. Then only you will be able to promote your product or your services among the users. How potential users learn about us, how satisfied our current clients are. Are you, with your present services, are the users satisfied or not? What is the what are the resources available with us to meet the demand? What is the mix of services and products we offer? And what opportunities do we have to expend financial resources? Whether you are required to input some more resources so that your services become more useful, more advanced, all those things, those factors you have to consider always. And you have to find out the objectives of your service, what business we are going to do, or who are our customers, what are their needs, how we can satisfy, and which is the target market that you have to see, and also identify the competitors, as I have told, who are providing similar services. Are their services better than ours? If it is better than ours, try to make our services much more better than your competitor. then only you will be surviving. In the present situation, a library services will be surviving only if you are offering better services than your competitors. You have to, in order to promote your services and products, you are required to also carry out some research, market research. Naturally, even if you are going to a new colony and you want to have set up your shop or some products, you have to do certain research. What kind of population is there in that particular area where you want to establish your shop? What kind of people they are? Are they professionals? Are only normal people without daily wage earners are there? Are there some specialized people? Or it is colony is meant for lawyers, doctors, or some education related people. You have to identify the population, what kind of population is there, and then only after doing all this research, you have to proceed further. If you see the page number 199, certain things are given. Just see that those things. Number one, what is say, why we do market research? To improve its customer orientation and targeting. As I told, you have to identify what kind of population in a particular area, and then target which are the customers, which type of customers are there. You have to identify. And another thing is to reassess its products range and distribution channels. If you are providing service to the users, then how you are distributing, what are the distributing channels for your products to give. You have to reassess the needs, whether you are providing it through some distributor, are you distributing that kind of service directly to the clientele or users. All those things are important. And also to refine its pricing strategies. Sometimes what happens, you have fixed the price for certain products which you want to promote. If your products is costly than others' products, naturally people always want the cheaper product than the costly product. If you say, suppose your product is more useful, having more value, and then a price is little higher than the other products which are sold in the area, then you should have what I can say, the able to tell the people what are the factors which have made us to put the price a little higher than others, but you will get more benefits even if you pay a little more. For example, warranty. Others may be telling that they will give 6 months warranty for a product. You may say, we'll give 2 years warranty. Even though if a little more price is there, people will prefer your material, your product, because you are showing that your product has got much more value than the other products, even though it is having a little less price. And to identify new product development opportunities and to attract its competitor and market share. Yeah, naturally, your products should have the extra characteristics which is important for the users. Then naturally the other competitors will you will be a higher competitor than the others. You will be able to sell your products without any. Here it is given three types of market research. Actually, how you do research, market research, you have to carry out some survey by going and meeting the people of the area, house to house survey, or you distribute some. How three techniques given here. One is observation. You have to observe what kind of population in that area, what kind of products they are liking, what kind of services they are liking. Observation. You need not talk to the people, but observe the trend going on in a particular population. Secondly, questionnaires. You can mail, you can email, you can send the questionnaire through distribution channel to the user and obtain their views about products, what they are using presently. If you offer a particular service, will they be interested? What kind of services you want to offer? All those things, either by sending a questionnaire or by interviewing them. Go to supermarket, outside, the customers are coming, take their appointment, tell them, I want to question, sir, I want to interview for just 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I will put some questions. Record their views, note down or simply record their views, analyze them and see that what are the present trend going on in the market, how people are responding to your products, which products they are liking. All those things you have to do under market research. And then you have to see certain things, what kind of what we call marketing segmentation, dividing the population, which are the people who are needing a particular type of services, particular type of products. So we call it, why we are doing marketing segmentation, why you are dividing market. If you see the definition, it says marketing segmentation means a marketplace where different individuals are there, some of them having a need for the product services of the organization in varying degrees. Means different people needs different needs. Different people needs different kinds of products, different kinds of services. So what kind of segment that population is having, you can divide that market segmentation based on geographical area, based on the type of population we call demographic variables which are there in that population, and what is the volume of a particular type of population, how many people are there which with a particular interest, how many people are there with different which are demanding other kinds of products and services. All those things, its volume, and also what are the benefits they want out of that. Depending on that, you have to establish your services, whether, because here it is mostly concerned with business oriented things, and same business oriented marketing strategy to some extent we are trying to apply in library and information science field. Same principles, because if you see your course material for entire study material which is given, it is based on the business management, model of business management, though we are trying to apply those management principles in our field, library and information field. So same thing which is adopted in the business field, same thing we are applying in the library field. Only the thing in business field, people want money, They want benefits in the form of monetary benefits, but we don't opt for monetary benefits, but we opt for personal satisfaction. Personal satisfaction, not for profit. We are our libraries, as the librarians, our services are marked, labeled as not for profit. We don't need profits. Our profit is only that the user has satisfied with our services. Okay. In order to promote your services among the users, what you require to need, as I told, first thing, you have to analyze the market, do some research on marketing, how you can provide better services, better products in the library field or any other field. So you have to make a program of marketing. You have to set up a program of marketing where we say the marketing mix. You have to get the mix-up of all the requirements in order to promote your products and services. What are those things? Initially, it was told that a marketing program they have identified 4 things. We call it as 4 P's because these 4 things starting with character or letter, alphabet P. What are those things? Product, price, place, and promotion. How many? These 4 P's are there. That is product, price, place, and promotion. That means the products which you are producing should be as per the requirements, needs of the concerned target population to whom you are providing the services or products. Second thing, it should be, its price should be reliable. The price of the product which you are providing should be suitable. It should be what we call pocket friendly. It should not be a very costly product. And the product which you are launching should be based on the place where you are promoting that product. Because the changes come from place to place. Requirements change from place to place. So according to the place, you have to launch a product, promote the product. And third thing is, fourth thing is promotion. You have to, if you are launch some product, then naturally you have to promote it. So these 4 P's, product, price should be suitable, product should also be beneficial. Third thing, it should also be suitable for the place where you are launching, and also its promotion strategy. In addition to these 4 P's, later on what been added. It has become 7. What are that? Another 3 P's are people who are using the product and the physical environment of the area where you are promoting the product or launching the product, and the process policy. These, if you see your page number 202 of your study material, a chart is given for the marketing program. Page number 202. You will find there all those P's, 7 P's have been listed under marketing mix. Marketing mix means what are the different things are there which promote the launching of the product, promoting of the product, and also selling of the product. Those things are product, promotion, place, price, people, physical evidence or physical environment, and process policy. So these things are very much useful in order to promote the marketing of your products. And as far as library is concerned, library and information science is concerned, if you see the page number 203, that is next page, you will find that a list of information products has been listed. What are the information products which what are the services which library and information division of a institute can offer, a information section of a library can offer. You see, some 60 products are listed here. A library can provide reference service, it can provide current awareness service or selective dissemination of service, translation service, that is from providing the translation of the text from English to other language to English. You can provide reprographic service, that is printing, xeroxing, all those services. And you can provide the information bulletins, prepare the small bulletins and give. You can provide the abstracts and digest to the users. You may provide data sheets. You may also provide state-of-the-art reports, how the current trend of a particular subject, what kind of products are available, what is the trend of research going on in a particular discipline. So we call state-of-the-art reports and trend reports. Then techno-economic survey reports. You may prepare the bibliographies. You may prepare analysis report. You may search the databases and find out make an online searches of the databases and provide the bibliographic as well as full text materials to the user. You can provide the materials on magnetic tapes, magnetic disc, audio cassettes, microfilm, microphones like microfiche, microfilm, or ultrafiche, microcards. You may provide the audiovisual and animation things like video cassettes, films, etc. So you may be able to provide the value-added products to the users which they may like. And when you produce the products or information, you may also, if you see next page, a chart is given, a diagram is given where you can convert the information what you are having readily in your library. You may convert it into the products. What is that cycle? It is given. You acquire the information, process it into knowledge, restructure it into the existing knowledge. It becomes a fresh information, and you can provide that information in the form of a product. It may be a print product, it may be audio-visual product, it may be an electronic product, or in any other format, you may be able to provide it. So same thing is continued if you see that the promotion of the things depending on the place, promotion of the product depending on the requirement, and the prices which you have to using certain criteria, you may have to make the prices either stable price or variable price, and also identify the people, identify the customer, their needs, and depending on the physical environment, you may have to develop the product and launch it. And finally, you have to evaluate. Evaluation is very important. If you launched a product or a service, how much value it is providing, how much your product is useful to the user, how much they are liking, what is the chance of getting this product further enhanced, its usability further enhanced. So all those things are what we call the promoting factors, which you should adopt in a library and information environment, so that your services become more useful to the users. So here we are going to stop, as you have got another class also after this, and time also is up, and we are able to at least cover the important aspects of marketing in the libraries. So anything before I close? Then next class we are going to see about the human resource management. It is going to be related to human resource management. How the people, how the staff, how the users can be managed in the library. How your different organizations are providing the facility to the staff members, which your library people also get. So we will stop here.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, no issue.
Thank you, sir.
No issue, no. Please, welcome.